I want you guys to grab some chips and everything and come on back and we're going to talk. Because today your girl is reaching out and she's talking to, I guess you could say, well, my doctor will be in there, okay? And as many of you guys know, I have told you guys, I have changed my way of eating and I have lost weight due to me. Um, in August of 2019, I had been affected by diabetes too. So, with that being said, I had to basically do a lifestyle change, okay? And with the recipes that I create, and a lot of you guys know that I do not cook with kosher salt. Um, and I enjoy the recipes that I do. And it helped me reverse my diabetes too, you guys. It helped me reverse my diabetes too. So I reversed my diabetes back in, like I said, I was diagnosed August of 2000. And let me think, you guys, because this is all new to me. Um, August of 2019 is when I was diagnosed with diabetes too. And I was told that I was carrying it for approximately 2 years prior. But anywho, your girl wasn't taking the diabetes to diagnose well. Because one, I don't like to shoot insulin. And I never saw myself to take pills. So I had to make a change within myself, okay? And I did so, and I reversed it December of 2019. Now, yes, that was only 3 months, basically. And I really saw my numbers change, I'm going to say, between the end of September to the 1st of October. You know, that's when I saw my numbers change, but then I stripped on myself. I looked at sweets as an enemy. Now, with that being said, and it's a short brief, I am having a personal meeting with my doctor as well as others, okay? And let me pull up the email because I was emailed to join this meeting. And yeah, your girl wanted to join the meeting to see what this meeting was about. Um, and it's a diabetes virtual event. And yes, I'm going to be talking to my doctor as well as others. And that's what you guys want to see. You're going to see how this meeting went, you guys. We're going to see how it goes. So, you guys, I will be on my Zoom meeting with them. So we're just going to take a look and see how this rolls because your girl, like I say, I'm into this to help one reverse their diabetes. And if this is what this meeting is about, I want to be able to catch it on film, okay? But either way, it's a couple of notes that one could carry. It may be something mentioned that one could take knowledge of and help their self when it comes to this diabetes too. Because I genuinely don't believe that it's who I can't even say it. I can't even say it. Hereditary. I can't even say it, okay? That lets you know, you guys. Your girl believe it could be reversed. That's just the bottom line. You know, I'm not no professional, but I want to share this insight with you guys. So if you're watching this video, thumbs it straight up. Subscribe to the channel and come join your girl. Because you never know what you can learn or what journey I might take you on the next video. So, you guys, let's get into it.
So I just want to thank you all for taking the time to come out and will join virtually with us today. So a little bit about me. I have I've been in healthcare for about 13 years. I have a background from Henry Ford Health System as well as DMC. And so I did outreach at Henry Ford for about 6 years. And today, we just want to not only educate our current and hopefully future diabetic patients in regard to we want to not only educate, but we also want to encourage our diabetic patients, future and current, to utilize our services here at AHC. We have dental, we have mental health services, so not only medical, but we want to also encourage you all to use those services as well. And so I'm just going to take the time now to introduce our first presenter for today. Our first presenter is Michael Randall from the American Heart Association. He is the Senior Director of Community Impact at the American Heart Association. He's just going to talk about, he will be discussing the No Diabetes by Heart program. And we're just going to go ahead and start with him. Michael, are you ready? Give me 1 second. I'm going to go ahead and share my... I'm going to go ahead and make him a host. Give me 1 moment.
Yeah,
also, this is... Oh, okay, Michael, you're all set. Also, this is being recorded, so this will be put on our website, Advantage Health Center's website, and it will be posted to our YouTube page as well. So that'll probably be in a few weeks. So just give us a little time to get the footage and stuff edited so that we can share it with you all. So Michael, please go ahead.
Absolutely. I'm still not a host, so I can't share my screen. But before, while we're getting that taken care of, looks like we got a few hands raised. So Dwayne, Aristo, Galaxy J7, do you all have questions before we start?
Okay. I'm trying to log in, and I'm not able to. My name is Sharon Banks. I got the link, but I can see you being recorded, but I can't see my name on the list.
You will probably just need to rename yourself.
Yeah, you'll have to actually put in your name, ma'am.
Yeah. I did. I went in and I went through the process, and I put the ID and the passcode, and I still don't see anything. I don't know what I'm under, and I know it's my name.
We can hear you though, so if you can hear us and we can hear you, I think we're good to go.
Okay, this is for the diabetic care virtual discussion.
This is. You are in the right place.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I was able to be eligible for the gift card too under my name. I thought I put everything in, but
absolutely.
Just send me a direct message. Send in the chat. Just send me a direct message with your name, and then I can put your name down.
Okay. How can I do that? I don't know how to do that.
It should be a little icon that says maybe, let's see, chat.
No, the icons I have is mute, start video.
What's your name? I can go ahead and spell your first and last name. I can rename yourself. What is your first name?
Yeah, Sharon, Sharon. That's the sweet card. Last name Banks. And I go to the Advantage Health Center.
All right, you are renamed. Okay, let's get started. We'll have to do
one R. I'm sorry, it's one R it's only 1 hour instead of 2.
Good morning, everyone.
Okay, go ahead. I'm fine.
Okay, 1 hour. We got to get you right, Sharon. All right, we good. All right. Well, thank you, Nubia. And I just want to thank Advantage for allowing me to come present today. Again, my name is Michael Randall. I'm a Senior Director of Community Impact here at the American Heart Association. I've been
Please
with the AHA
add me.
for a little over 3
Please
years.
add me.
I spent the majority of my career working in community development and health. And a little bit more background on me. I'm actually an urban planner by training. I'm not exactly a clinician. And, you know, for face value, a lot of people ask, you know, what is an urban planner? What does a person do that has a community development and kind of a housing background do at the American Heart Association? And for face value, I can appreciate that question. It's definitely not something that makes sense, I guess, on the onset. But if you think about, you know, things like social determinants, things like health behaviors, physical environment, and socioeconomic status, those things disproportionately impact things like type 2 diabetes and cardiovascular disease. And so the American Heart Association has really pivoted to working in these areas to really find solutions to these issues. You know, by and large, the same risk factors that plague individuals that are dealing with cardiovascular disease also plague individuals dealing with type 2 diabetes. And so I guess for everybody on the call, really look at your environment, right? I live in the city of Detroit. I'm pretty sure several people on the call also live within the city and other urban areas. And think about those physical environments. Think about the things that exacerbate negative health behaviors. Think about, you know, the social economic factors like, you know, lack of employment, lack of educational opportunities, right? These things disproportionately impact an individual's ability to lead a long and healthy life free of cardiovascular disease and type 2 diabetes. And so that's what I really focus on in my work at the AHA. But the good news is that 80 to 90% of these risk factors are preventable. And that's why we really partner with FQHCs and clinics like Advantage to really look at these issues and come up with some innovative solutions on how to solve them. So let's talk about the physical environment, housing. These are some things that we've put in place to really focus in on housing and see how we can bring more housing solutions to the community. So, you know, we started a faith-based housing initiative looking at houses of worship that may have a desire to develop affordable housing. We also have our Home is Where the Heart Is home buyer workshop to really create more opportunities to connect people with market rate housing as well. So those are just two examples of how we're working in the housing industry. Again, understanding that it's about 10% of risk factors that need to kind of website. It is full of resources, not only for clinicians, but also for patients as well. And the wonderful thing I love about, you know, our educational resources is they're developed primarily for lay individuals. So if you navigate through this website and you look at, you know, quality improvement, health system resources, and you go down to these modules, No Diabetes by Heart, health lessons and presentations, you will see that there are pre-developed presentations that you can download. And it really gets into, you know, what No Diabetes by Heart is, you know, why we decided to partner with the American Diabetes Association, and why it's important. Again, very simple. The same risk factors are across the board when it comes to CVD and type 2 diabetes. And so it makes sense for us to come together and share this information with our respective community, with our network, with our FQHC partners like Advantage, as well as our patient population.
And I'm going to have to say diabetes it plays a big factor, but diabetes is not where you live.
It will come right up.
How you live.
And again, there are resources not only for clinicians but patients as well. So that concludes my presentation. Again, Anubia and Advantage, thank you so much for your time. But again, I want everybody on this call to feel empowered and to know that these risk factors are preventable if we make communities that are conducive to long and healthy lives. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Michael. We really appreciate all of your information. Thank you so much for sharing that informative presentation with us. And so Give me 1 second. Now, does anyone have any questions for Michael?
Oh, no.
Okay.
I do.
Yes, please go ahead, ma'am.
My name is Matilda Matthews. So I noticed I can really relate to the lady on the video because I live in a city in a part in Detroit where, you know, I was afraid to go out and I was afraid to walk in the neighborhood. And now I live in an area where I'm not afraid anymore. So, but one thing I do want to ask about is the home buyers thing. How can I get connected with that part of it? Because even though I live in an area now where it's safer, I want to own a home in the area. Is it only for the city of Detroit also? The question is.
No, absolutely not. So, Matilda, thank you so much for that question. So absolutely, we work with CIBC Bank to connect people with first-time home ownership education. So I'm going to drop my email in the chat.
No problem. You are now the host, so you can go ahead and share your screen, Dr. Johnson.
Okay. And so what I'm going to do is looking for my presentation. Hold on 1 minute. Let me close some of these windows out. Well, good morning, everyone. So what I'm going to do is I have a presentation that I want to make sure to share with you all. And we're just going to talk about the relationship specifically with diabetes and mental health and how it affects your mental health. Now, we know overall, some people may have some underlying mental health diagnosis or various stressors that need to be addressed. But to make sure, we want to make sure that we are addressing the stressors that comes with the diagnosis along with diabetes. So just want to make sure, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yep, we're able to see it.
Perfect. So what I'm going to do is, let's make sure I'm moving some things around so I can go into my presentation mode. Okay. So when we think about diabetes and we think about mental health, and it's not just depression, and sometimes it's anxiety and the things that comes along with a new diagnosis. And so when we think about diabetes, after you go to the doctor, after you hear, oh, I have a pre-diabetes diagnosis, or even a family member, or even yourself, just some of the things that comes along with it. And then so when we think about uncontrolled diabetes, most, if not everyone, have seen a family member, a friend, or you yourself have been fill in the blank. Some people say, what happened to my aunt? What happened to my friend? What happened to me early on? Or what happened to someone that I know? And then start thinking about, okay, diabetes diagnosis, automatically, now I have to track my blood sugar. And what does that look like? And how I'm going to get everything that I need to track my blood sugar. When you go from being healthy, completely healthy, no diagnosis, to being diagnosed with diabetes, now it's like...
But I'm going to say again, that it's not hereditary. That's the word. And it's more so of a mind thing, okay? So it's more of a mind thing. And yes, I guess the environment can have control of it, but for the most part, I'm going to have to say it's what we put into our bodies, because we're so used to the potato chips. We're used to the cookies. We're used to overall anything sweet, okay? But if you can look at that as an enemy, that will be a game changer. So, you guys, I'm no professional, by all means, but I was educated enough. Well, let me go back a little bit. I may not have been educated enough, but I had enough common sense. Do I want to say that? Or knowledge to know that what we put into our bodies as far as our fruit, our veggies, and when I say fruit and veggies, I do mean fresh fruit, fresh veggies, raw veggies, okay? You could put that in your body and it'll help fight whatever is going on the inside of you, and help build your body to a cleanliness, because I do believe a good detox and the proper fruits and the proper veggies and anxiety free, all of that has a number factor of your diabetes, and it can be reversed. So don't think that you're in a closet because you have diabetes. Now, like I said, I'm no professional by all means, but I felt this video will benefit someone and help me reach out to you guys, because diabetes is it's something that you really truly don't want to play with. You know what I mean? I have had my mom pass away in my hands. Now, it was not from the diabetes, but it was from complications surrounding. Okay, so yeah, I wouldn't want anyone to put that on another family member, a friend, or stranger. If you could just take a moment and just focus on yourself, you can change things, It doesn't have to be hereditary. Not at all, by all means. Because your mom had it, you feel like, I got it now. You can change the family dynamic of this thing that want to come into your life and take control of your body, mind, and senses. You can't allow that. You cannot allow that. I'll never forget when I was diagnosed August of 2019, which I informed them, but you guys didn't see it. I was diagnosed August of 2019, and I've reversed mine in 3 months. And so far, it's still where I am still reversed. And that's a good thing. And I don't want to criticize anyone. I'm just here to help you. And if you need the help, you're not sure what meals you could create, though I do soul food, I have reverse meals for your diabetes. And most of them are non-salt. Though I don't really clarify it, because I do cook my seasoning and I make me a combination of non-salt seasoning. And yeah, hopefully I can be able to make that come out. But right now, I'm staying focused on the diabetes because I want to bring my ebook to play, okay? Because it's very important to me. It's very important to me because I don't want anyone to think that I got thrown this and I have to live with it for the rest of my life, because that's not true. You don't claim that. You take care of your body, but yet you reverse your body. So for every meal that you see me create on my reverse meals, you guys, it's about portion control. It's about fresh fruit, veggies on the sideline. It's about, instead of the sugar drinks, the unsweetened drinks, the zero sugar drinks, to water. And let's say H2O is the number one beverage that you should intake. So with that being said, you guys, we're going to reach back and we're going to look into more of this. We're going to go into the depth of it. I'm not going to say on the next week video. But just look forward to it, because Miss T want to slowly bring you guys in here and show you what it is, because I know I did it. And not speaking from a professional, because had I had it not listened to them, I would still be shooting insulin, and I'm not. And I'm not going to give you any advice that I have not ever tried. But I want you guys to reach over and try these different recipes. And yes, a recipe book will be coming out soon. I don't too much use measurements, because I cannot tell you what the measurements is for your size of family, because I'm trying to keep my family under control as well. And I enjoy cooking. But it will be a cookbook out to help you guys get to that point, okay? So I'm getting ready to close this out, because your girl need to woosah, because this was a tad much. I was extremely nervous, but I felt like this video need to be put out. And you guys, I'll see you on the next book, and look out for my ebook. And share this video with any and everyone. Let them know what your girl is doing on this channel. She's out here to help you, to help someone else. Does that make sense? Because to me it does. And yes, go and check out my Southern recipes. Well, #1 top recipes, my cooking videos. And also, don't forget, check out the reverse meal, diabetes reverse meals. It may be something in there that can help you. And yes, I will appreciate the share on it. But sending much love from my house to yours. Goodbye.